Yeah, please get them. They gotta go. Some of us is grieving. We've been grieving all week. And some of us still ain't buried our loved ones. We don't want to hear this garbage. We don't want to hear it. Don't tell me something from about 1,300 years ago. I don't care about that. I'm talking about what happened right now. I'm talking about 10 people innocent over there. My family ain't the only one grieving. So we don't want to hear this garbage. They ain't trying to bring us together. They ain't trying to bring us together. They trying to cause us to hate all y'all and don't trust y'all because y'all white. But your heart is red like mine. You got red blood.
It is madness. You see? Here go Miss Dashiki with the dark shades on. See all the characters in the hood. All these ancient spirits that hate Yahawashi are going to come against the gospel. That's why we don't go there. We don't go to the hood. Fuck the hood. You go to the chief place of concourse and you preach the word, and the Lord will bring those who he wants to hear the word, either on the internet or they'll go right by the camp. You can't give the nigga. Look, man, we gonna read some scriptures on some of this stuff, and you brothers keep posting, in the spirit, as the spirit come on you. But let's listen to more.
Just like me, you put your pants on and take a shower, just like I do. So I don't want to hear that hatred. You feel me? I don't want to hear that garbage. Get out of here with that. Whitfield's daughter. So
why don't the brothers have freedom of speech? Why can't they say what they want to say? You saying what you want to say. You out there with the Black Lives Matter people saying what you want to say. They can't speak the words of the Most High. Why not? They didn't kill nobody. Why you ain't mad at the people that killed these police? They got blood on their hands. The brothers ain't got no blood on their hands. But you mad at us? God damn.
Yeah, about to do a memorial. And we gotta hear this hate. Y'all down here screaming. And they standing down here like they a gang. Standing all like this, like they gonna hit somebody. But that's the same community you talk about you with. You not with the community if you in a stance like that. Pass out a rose. Hug one of these kids. You ain't with no community. Get out of my face with that foolishness. I want them gone.
She said, pass out a rose, hug one of these kids. She don't want to hear that foolishness. So don't preach the word of the Lord, right? If Yahawashi said what? Yahawashi said, search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life. He didn't say anything about hugging nobody. You can't even find the word hug in the scriptures. What the fuck? Pass out a rose. Hug one of these kids. Fuck the kids. Little demons.
I'm telling you, and if y'all don't get them, trust me, we got some folk waiting to get them. We trying not to be violent. I'm telling you, sir.
So if the police don't remove the brothers, they got some people that's waiting to get them, but you didn't send no people to get that dude that shot up the people. The murderers can go free, but the Israelites, you have to punish them for preaching. God, I hate Jake, brothers. I hate Jake.
Let them go. I'm telling you. And if y'all don't get them, trust me, we got some folk waiting to get them. We trying not to be violent. I'm telling you, sir. Sir, we trying not to. I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. We trying all we know how to keep our calm. We trying all we know how to keep our calm. But this right here, I'm telling you, we're doing all we can to keep our calm.
So she's so upset. What is she so upset about? All they're doing is preaching the word. They didn't hurt nobody. They're not harming anybody. What is she so angry about?
Boy. Giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rekakradash, and double honor to the man of great millstone is out there on the highway and byway, pushing his truth day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow. Also pushing the truth over the worldwide internet, reaching the hopeful elect to pull them out of a 2/3 state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chariot of salvation to be in the kingdom with King David and the Supreme King Yahawashi, which he is the commander and the authority and ruler of the whole planet. And those titles have been given to him by his father, Yahawah. I would like to state that I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS wholeheartedly has the 100% truth of the Bible, and the Holy Spirit is working within them. Also to the Akim and Aqua that are listening, continue in the faith of Yahawah Bashim Al-Shah. Keep praying and repenting, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. Also Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawah and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. Wow. Boy, these BLM superstars, they are something else. You know, man, they doing a whole lot of vain stuff. You know, whenever you have time, you know, check out their mission statement. You know, BLM. I ain't gonna go into, but check out their mission statement. And when it come down to the family part, then you can see that they are truly not for the so-called black man, only for the alphabet soup man. You know, they want to change the leadership of the family around by putting the woman ahead, you know, and everybody else under the woman. You know, just check it out. You know, read a mission statement. Black BLM, read that. These protesters of the BLM, you know, they hate the word. You know, just that little clip right there, what you just saw, they hated the word that was coming out. The men that was out there on the highway and byway was a group called IUIC. And, you know, they were trying to, in their own way, you know, to heal the community by pushing this word out. And a lot of those people, BLM, hated. And also, they were bearing false witness, you know, as you saw the nigger woman in the video talking to the police to get to have the man removed off the street. Or we can get someone down here to do it if y'all can't. And also, she pretty much threatened the men, you know. And where have this masculinity came from? Who gave the woman this type of masculinity to jump in the man's face, to go to your enemy, to get a group of men that are trying to help the community that look like you, trying to get them pretty much, you know, harmed in such a way, because she did bear threats. Where did this evil spirit come from? Esau, Edom have given our so-called black women liberty to be men, to act like men, to give them certain positions that will make them feel powerful. And then, you know, give the woman the upper hand over the man. That's why a lot of women feel that they are equal to a man, because of Esau, Edom. They said it'd be a new thing in the earth that a woman shall surpass a man. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Esau have given our so-called black women the power to run up to a group of men, get in their face while they preaching the word, to act like, you know, she's a man, and you better not touch her, or else she go get her best friend, which is Esau, Edom, the police, or some simp that believe her, you know, that believe that she is, you know, that she's mother God of the earth, that every man came from a woman, which is, you are the seed of your father. When you read wisdom Solomon. Let's go to that right quick. Wisdom of Solomon. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get that right quick. It says here, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. It says here, and I'm started at 2. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man. So you did not come from a woman, you came from the seed of man. You know? So she's not Mother Earth, but I don't want to jump off into and somewhere else. Let's continue on with this video here. So again, people like BLM, the group, the protesters that was out there that was hating on IUIC for pushing the word. They hate the word. They were bearing false witness, and you know, they were getting cut up because they knew the word was destroying them. They knew that this word was getting to them. They want you to, you know, sing songs and carry, you know, and carry flowers, you know. But whenever the word come out, just like Brother Malcolm out of Chicago camp, he said, a Christian is only a Christian until the Bible come out. You know, because all a Christian know is the good thing of Yahawah Bashim Yahawah Shai. A lot of Christians are one-minded people. You know, they don't want to hear the other side of Yahawah Bashim Yahawah Shai, because he is a terrible God, as it states in Ecclesiasticus 43. Let's get that. 43 and 29. The Lord is terrible and was very great and marvelous in his power. Yahawah Bashim Yahawah Shai. Yahawah, he is all. He is everything. He's a terrible God and a great God and a marvelous God in his power. So a lot of Christians don't understand that. A lot of the BLM are Christians and other religion that is made of Esau Edom. And so, you know, but the woman that you saw, you know, as states in Malcolm 7 and 10, you know, it says here, then she that is my enemy, she shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. You know, she was saying pretty much, when you go back and listen to it, because I am going to go back and listen to it, you know, she was basically saying that she don't want to hear this. That trash. I'm going to say it just like how she said. I don't want to hear that trash. That's been over 1,300 years ago. So basically, she don't want to hear the coming of the Lord. You know, she don't want to hear the commandments of the Lord. You know, she want to do away with all that the brothers was pushing out there in the streets. So her demise is going to be in the streets during the time of the famine, when she run out of food in the house. You know, during the time of the pestilence, where these diseases are, these man-made diseases are being put forth everywhere. You know, you breathing it, you touching it or whatever. You know, and your food too, you eating it also. She getting, you know, people like her gonna end up getting sick. You know, like I said, getting hungry from the famine, getting sick from the pestilence, and then getting killed by the sword. So most of the people, the 2/3 of our people are going to be dead in the street. Number one, from the famine, trying to find food. So this particular woman that was doing all that talk, you know, she's this particular woman here, and Micah 7:10. That's her. She that is my enemy, and she hate the word that's coming out. You know, she probably claimed that she do love Jesus Christ, even though that's the wrong name and the wrong image that she probably have in her head. She probably don't believe that that her so-called Jesus was a black man that didn't have stringy hair and blue eyes. You know, and her mind is the white image. You know, she don't believe this word. In Hebrew 10:7, Christ said, I came, Mashiach said, I came in the volume of the book. You know, he comes in the volume of the book. The book is written about him. You know, and these Black Lives Matter people, they hate the word. They hate the word. You see how they out there protesting and going against IUIC while they pushing the word. They the same people of old that went against Yahawah right before he had got put on the cross. Let's go to John 15. We're gonna start at 18 because these people was there then, and they back now. You know, reincarnation. You die, your spirit go to the heavenly realm. You get judged. You stay there for a period of time, and whenever the good Lord decide to bring you back in the earth, you gonna carry out that that judgment. That's and also what I just said. Let me give you a precept on that right quick on what I just said about, you know, you get judged and then you know you come back into the earth and you carry out your judgment. Let's go to on the earth. Let's go to bear with me right quick. Says here, 2 Ezra 14. It says here, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So the people that came back, that was righteous to the best of their ability, did the work of Yahawah Bashim Yahawah Shai, they will come back, you know, showing their light, doing the same thing they did of old, you know, spreading his word, you know, educating the people, the children of Israel, spreading his truth. But the wicked, they're going to come back being the same wicked people they were before. You get what I'm saying? So when they get judged, whatever judgment is in front of them, and also for us also, the righteous, you know, we all going to be judged, you know, but the same, who you were before is how you're going to be in the next life, you know. So these people that you see, I'm going to go back through this video again. Same people you see have came back into the world to be rude, to be, you know, wicked niggers. You know, they the same people from old. So I'm gonna play this here again.
Yeah, please get them. They gotta go. Some of us is grieving. We've been grieving all week, and some of us still ain't buried our loved our voice. We don't want to hear this garbage. We don't want to hear it. Don't tell me something from about 1,300 years ago. I don't care about that. I'm talking about what happened right now. I'm talking about 10 people innocent over there.
See that? You just heard that, right? She don't want to hear this garbage. She don't want to know what happened 1,300 years ago. She concerned about now. She concerned about what's going on in the world now. She loved this world. That's why she against the word. So let's go to, let's go to John 15. And we're going to start at 18. Bear with me 1 second. All right, John 15:18. If the world hate you, she out there trying to get these guys put away. She gave a little slight threat, as you will see as the video go on. She hate the word, you know. So it says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hate me before it hate you. If you were of the world will love his own. Now, from what I heard from one of the other brothers when I was on the road yesterday driving, coming home, he had said that, I can't think of the brother's name, but he said that if this here was Lil Wayne or some favorite R&B singer that was out there singing a song and everybody holding hand with the cigarette lighters in the air and, you know, this slow motion vibe and everybody hugging and kissing going on, they would love that. They would love the worldly stuff because that's their healing. But when the word come out, they don't want to hear that. They don't, they don't want to hear that trash. Don't nobody want to hear what happened 1,300 years ago. We want to get healed from what just happened in this day and age. People don't love these scriptures. They claim to love the Son, but really they don't. Verse 19 again. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, the elect men, therefore the world hateth you. You out there pushing the truth on the highway and byway, they hate you. Now you got some of them that listen and take heed, but majority of them, they're not going to take heed. All right, continue reading. Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So Yahushua was saying, listen, they persecute me, they're going to do the same thing with you. You know, that's why I say the servant is not greater than his Lord. Whatever they dish out to the Lord, they're going to dish it out to you. You know, for as hate and all types of wicked stuff. Verse 21, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. They don't know the Father. These 2/3 don't know the Father that sent his Son to save them. And his Son was only for the children of Israel. They don't understand that. They have that we are the world spirit. Everybody coming together, holding hands, singing together, hugging, like they already in heaven on earth. And that's not what the good Lord intended for the inhabitants of this earth. He only chosen a certain group of people, which is the Israelites. Verse 22, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. For now, they have no covering, no protection for their sin. You know, no excuse, because he came in the world, he did all types of miracles, he preached the truth. You know, I mean, these miracles: raised the dead, turn water, turn water into wine, uh, uh, healed people that were possessed by demons. You know, walked on water. You know, I mean, he healed a woman from her infirmity. You know, she bled for 11 years. Just her, Yahawah's garment was powerful too. All she did, touch his garment, she healed. You know? So he did so many miracles that, it couldn't be contained in the Bible. Verse 23, he that hated me hated my Father also. So Yahawah Shai was created just like we all was created from who? The Heavenly Father. So, they hate if they hate his son, guess what? They hate his father. If they hate the men out there on the highway and byway putting the truth, they hate the son, which equals they hate the father. Because the word came from the father to the son to the men that's here on earth. The hopeful elect that are here on earth putting the truth day in and day out. Rain, sleet, and snow. So they hate this word. And then the woman, she bearing false witness. Let's go back to
Family is the only one grieving. So we don't want to hear this garbage. Right? They ain't trying to bring us together. They ain't trying to bring us together. They trying to cause us to hate all y'all and don't trust y'all because y'all white. But your heart is red like mine. You got red blood.
It is madness.
same thing. You right. That is madness. She out there pushing. She bearing false witness. And when you bear false witness on someone, that's a serious crime, because you can get that brother or that sister murdered for no reason, just because you and your feelings. And a lot of our women are like that, especially the women of Judah. They love to cry wolf to get a brother, a simp, to go carry out judgment on another brother because she disliked what that brother said. And that's some wickedness. And all she had to do is just walk on down the street and let them brothers, continue doing what they supposed to do. But no, she want to go ahead and jump in the police face and scream and cry and try to get these guys here to come after those brothers to do something to them, and then she'll be happy or pleased that one of the brothers either get put in jail or get hurt. She don't care, so she part of the so-called black on black crime right there by running to them, because what the police do to so-called black men. But in her mind, she don't give a fuck. She don't care. She all emotional right now. That's why you don't need women to be leading in nothing. Don't need to be put in no manly position. That's the problem today. Esau, Edom have given these women power and a say-so to do what they want to do, or to pretty much to be like men. No, that's not your position. That's not your path. Your path is to be, to be feminine, to obey and desire your husband. Your domain is supposed to be in the home with the kids, protecting the kid while the husband, he's out working or whatever he's doing to, to make sure that his family is taken care of financially, and for security as well. But while he's away from the house, your position is those children. But when you tell a woman that, it's an issue, it's a problem. Like I said, I don't want to go too far off into another direction. So let's go to Jeremiah 23 and 29, because she's out there, she bearing false witness. No, that ain't what I want, Shalakia. Let's go to Salaki for that. Proverbs 19 and 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. You know, she don't know that she jeopardizing these brothers right here. And then she come with a threat. You know, she don't know how stupid it is that you are being recorded, and you right there in front of a police officer, and you tell them, if y'all don't do anything, she gonna say it, or she probably already said it, but I'm gonna let it play some more. You know, if you don't do anything, then I'm going to have somebody to do it for us if you can't do it. I'm gonna go ahead and let this here play. You know, you'll hear it here in a second.
You see? Here go Miss Dashiki with the dark shades on. See all the characters in the hood. All these ancient spirits that hate Yahawashi are gonna come against the gospel. That's why we don't go there. We don't go to the hood. Fuck the hood. You go to the chief place of concourse and you preach the word, and the Lord will bring those who he wants to hear the word, either on the internet or they'll go right by the camp. You can't give it a nigga. Look, man, we gonna read some scriptures on some of this stuff. And you brothers keep posting, in the spirit, as the spirit come on you. But let's listen to more.
Just like me, you put your pants on and take a shower just like I do. So I don't want to hear that hatred. You feel me?
Now, what Brother Manatazar said about going in to the hood. By the way, this is a Manatazar video that I'm I'm just pretty much just going over it, putting in my 2 cents on this. His page is narrator SC07. You can go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Very, very excellent speaker, very knowledgeable and the scripts, and he is a man of the Lord by doing this work, day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow. So I'm go ahead and continue on with this video.
I don't want to hear that garbage. Get out of here with that. Who's Whitfield's daughter?
Oh yeah, Salaki. Also, I wanted to say to that also, he do have a point for us going into the neighborhoods or so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American people, especially our people, Judah. Hey, you see it right here. It's not a wise thing to just go only into the hood. No, you go out there on the highway and byway, you go out there in the chief place of Concord where everyone is in the mix, and, push to the truth, because, you can very well, get your cameras kicked over, broken, because they get in their feelings. You probably can, get into a fight or some old wicked nigga want to jump up and, jump up and get beat down. That's pretty much it, because I know a lot of these brothers are not going to sit back and just let you, just do that, harm them in any way, any form. So you have to stand up. You have to do something, but to avoid all that, I mean, not saying that it won't happen anywhere else, but most likely, your people. It can go off anytime, fast, quick and fast, in your own community. So it's best to, avoid your community for pushing the truth, especially in a time of like they said, 10 people that got murdered, and everybody is so emotional, and most of our people don't really care for Hebrew Israelite men that's out there putting the truth. You know, so it's best to, don't try to come in situations like that. Now, let me back up again. Now, if the Spirit put it on you to go into the hood to push the truth, so be it. So be it. But in a time like this here, where emotion is very high, it's probably not a good judgment to do that right there. Take it somewhere else. Go across town somewhere. You know, but that's all I'm saying on that.
So why don't the brothers have freedom of speech? Why can't they say what they want to say? You saying what you want to say. You out there with the Black Lives Matter people saying what you want to say. They can't speak the words of the Most High. Why not? They didn't kill nobody. Why you ain't mad at the people that killed these police? They got blood on their hands. The brothers ain't got no blood on their hands. But you mad at us? God damn.
Yeah, about to do a memorial. And we gotta hear this hate down here screaming. And they standing down here like they a gang, standing all like this, like they gonna hit somebody. But that's the same community you talk about you with. You not with the community if you in a stance like that. Pass out the roads. Hug one of these kids. You ain't with no community. Get out of my face with that foolishness. I want them gone.
She said, pass out a rose, hug one of these kids. She don't want to hear that foolishness. So don't preach the word of the Lord, right?
Right.
If Yahawashi said what? Yahawashi said, search the scriptures, for in them you think you have eternal life. He didn't say anything about hugging nobody. You can't even find the word hug in the scriptures. What the fuck? Pass out a rose. Hug one of these kids. Fuck the kids. Little demons.
Also, listen, let me tell you something. It's a scripture in the Bible where Elijah, I believe it was Elijah, the kids was picking on him, calling him bald head, and Elijah put a curse on those kids, and two she bears came and killed 42 children. So children, hey, once they are being, once the children are, what I'm trying to say is, the spirit of those children are of old. They look young and innocent, but there's no telling what the good Lord got in store for them. So, talking about, we supposed to, like the lady said, hug the children and stuff like that. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with hugging your children, but them guys there wasn't there to hug no children. They were there to push this word. But going to what Manakazar was saying, when he said F those children, hey, it is what it is. The good Lord, like I said again, he put two she-bears on those children and killed them. So the good Lord, like I said, he's a terrible God, but also he's a righteous God. And through our eyes, we would think that, man, that's evil for the good Lord to do something like that. But we don't know what those spirits did in their past life to get that judgment at that time, and dealing with the wrong man, Elijah. They were dealing with the wrong man to call him bald head, go up ahead, bald man, go up ahead, bald man. Yeah. Now those spirits, they up ahead in the heavenly realm. Now they in the righteous mind. But those children that did that, they back into the earth. Probably might be this woman right here, hating the word, going against the hopeful elect, because we don't know if all those guys that was there are part of the hopeful elect, just like me and everyone else. That's in the truth. So, hey, the good Lord, he carry out judgment on all babies, little children, girls, boys, men and women, old, young, doesn't matter.
I'm telling you, and if y'all don't get them, trust me, we got some folk waiting to get them. We trying not to be violent. I'm telling you, sir.
So,
see that? You see that? We have some folks that can get them. We try not to be violent. Now, if like I said, if anything happened to one of them brothers, let's say like today, now this happened about 3 days ago. I saw the video about 2 days ago. Now let's say something happened to one of those brothers today. This clip right here is gonna fall at her front door. They coming to her to bring her downtown to question her, and you don't know those brothers' family. You know, these particular brothers, all their family is not in the truth. I'm sure of that. They probably have a father, mother, sister, and brother that still believe in Christianity, that still go to the church, and they just woken up and learned the truth. So by you saying this, and one of the brothers is laid out and dead at the hospital because of something that you said for as a threat, you don't think his family that is still of the world might come knock on your door and lay you out? You gotta be careful when you say things like that. The tongue is very dangerous and wicked. The tongue can bring you death. Like I said again, their brother, he's in the truth, but his family, I guarantee his not all his family in the truth, but they are in the world, and they probably still love him. I'm sure they probably love those guys. But if you touch one of them or hurt one of them, they're going to come at you. You got to be careful about what you say to people.
The police don't remove the brothers. They got some people that's waiting to get them, but you didn't send no people to get that dude that shot up the people.
Correct.
The murderers can go free, but the Israelites, you have to punish them for preaching. God. I hate Jake, brothers. I hate Jake.
Let them go. I'm telling you. And if y'all don't get them, trust me, we got some folk waiting to get them. We trying not to be violent. I'm telling you, sir. Sir, we trying not to. I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you.
And one thing about about us, especially with so-called black women, when they emotional and they get mad, they love to clap. If she's in a 1987 commercial with the clap on, clap off, she'll be the perfect candidate for that clap on commercial. Clap on, clap off. Well, that's for people that's around my age range probably remember that. But her and them hand claps, boy, she is hurt for real.
We trying all we know how to keep our calm. We trying all we know how to keep our calm. But this right here, I'm telling you, we're doing all we can to keep our calm.
And also, that word is cutting her up. Boy, that word is powerful. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I got 2 more strips. I'm going to end it right here. That word is very powerful. Very powerful. It says here, let's go to Hebrew 4:12. For the word of Yahawah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, the mind. So this word here, man, I'm telling you, it says it cut the flesh, the spirit, the joints. It cut through the bone into the marrow, and then it changes the mind of the individual. Make him think, make her think, or give the person a anguished thought. Because you thought you was right. Now that word is working on your mind. It destroying whatever personal thought you had in your mind. It destroying it. This word is something else. And you see her friend had to come get her because she's, a friend, she just as wicked to her, because when you continue looking at the video, she pretty much bearing false witness too. And let me go ahead and Throw out one more on that, then come back. Let's get it. It says here, by her leaving, a friend coming and get her, you know, she's hurt. The word cutting her says that the wicked flee when no man pursue her. Ain't nobody running after her, bringing her back or trying to do something to her. She was just hurt. She had to leave. A friend had to grab her. Both of them was hurt. But the righteous are bold as a lion. So, you know, them guys still standing, still putting it true, and that word curtain the shit out of her. And her friend had to come get whatever left of her to pull her to safety. Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Jeremiah 23 and 29. This will be my last one right here. This word is something else, boy. This is something else. 23, Jeremiah 23 and 29. It's not my word like as a fire, says Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. So that word, man, I'm telling you, that word is so powerful. It come at you like a hammer that breaketh a rock. You know, that's powerful. A word is just that powerful. Something, a word, you can put your hand up to your mouth. You know, the only thing you can somewhat feel is, you know, the air that's come out of you, your breath, and it go through your hand. You know, it's not like a something solid that you can break. It just the voice would break it. The word would break it. You know, like it said in Hebrew 4 and 12. You know, it cut the soul, the spirit, the joint, and then from the joint to the bone marrow. It fester in there, and then it changes your mind. It destroyed your mind, give you that anguish. You know, the anguish thought. You know, then you know that you can't defeat the Heavenly Father. Well, I'm going to end it right. Well, I'm going to let a little bit more of this here play. I'm going to let it play out, then I'm going to go and end it. Shalom. Hope this here was edifying, and I see you on this lesson.
So she's so upset. What is she so upset about? All they're doing is preaching the word. They didn't hurt nobody. They're not harming anybody. What is she so angry about?